Right, right. Hey guys, what is up? It's your main man, Mr. Eurovision 1986, back with another Eurovision live stream here on YouTube and TikTok. Hello again, everybody, on this Easter Sunday. Happy Easter to anybody who celebrates Easter. If you're new to my channel and hello. If you'll come back to my channel, then hello as well on YouTube and TikTok. YouTube, if you're new to my channel or come back to my channel and have not yet subscribed, please do so. Click the subscribe button and click the bell notification button. Please, if you're coming new to my channel on TikTok, please subscribe. Right, so the whole purpose of today's live stream is today I'm going to be telling you who I am predicting will be the qualifiers from each of the semi-finals of this year of Eurovision, which happen on the 13th and the 15th of May. So we're not that we're a little over. I think we're a little over 3. Are we a little over 3 weeks away from the first semi-final? Because I think we're about a week and a half away from being in May, so I actually think, yeah, I think we're about 3-4 weeks. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get in. I'll be telling you who I think is qualifying from which semi-finals. We'll go for each semi-finals individually, and then I'll tell you who I think is going to qualify basically from each semi-final throughout this video today. So we're going to start with semi-final. We're going to start with semi-final one. It's going to be a totally random order. Now, the first country I think is qualifying in semi-final one. It's going to be no surprise to a lot of people, but I do feel like semi-final one is more is easier to predict. It's easier to predict who's going to qualify this year than say semi-final 2. So having said that, first country I think is qualifying on the 13th of May. It's Sweden. Kai Balabastu. First song sung in Swedish for Sweden since 1998. It's the bookie's favourite. It's one of the fan favourites for this year. So it's not surprising me really that they are for me pretty locked in to qualify this year. I really can't see a scenario where they don't qualify, to be honest. It's a very popular song this year. I know I can understand why it is looking like it's going to be one of our winners for this year. So yeah, first country I think is definitely qualifying for the final and semi-final one is Sweden. My second country that I believe is going to qualify for the final, I'm going with the Netherlands. I think the song's really good, and I think I feel like if I remember rightly, it's in a decent position in the running order in the first semi-final. In fact, I think it's towards the very end of the first semi-final. I like I like this song a lot better than I like this song better than last year's. Last year I liked it, like the not like the novelty of it. It was it was fun, but this year I actually like the song because he's a good singer and the song is actually decent. So, and I also I think this one's a surefire qualifier for Netherlands again, and I'm hoping that a good position for this for Netherlands this year will redeem them. Will be like retribution for last year for them, which didn't go too well. What we know with the disqualification of them, but yeah. So my second prediction for qualifying in semi final one is the Netherlands. Number three, no surprise. I love a good novelty. Tommy Cash Espresso Macchiato for Estonia. Now, this is just so fun. Such a great song, such a great choice from from Estonia. I th- I think I think this is definitely going to be top 10. This song could it potentially do? Could it potentially do a say a Finland 23 or a Croatia 24? It's got potential to. It it could go over really well with the audience. And I'm predicting good things for Estonia this year, so I can't see any situation where Estonia's Espresso Macchiato does not qualify for the final. Then number four. Now I know it's not. I know it's not a fan favourite, but I think a lot of people are saying it might non-qualify. However, Zifferblatt Bird of Prey, Ukraine, is my fourth prediction for qualifying for the final this year. I really do think that I think this is something different. It's a different feel that we haven't seen from the Ukraine, and I actually would say this is my guilty pleasure. I really have a soft spot for the Ukrainian this year. I think it's a really strong effort from the Ukraine, and I think oh, I think with all the displaced Ukrainians around Europe, this song is gonna get votes, and I do think this is qualifying easily. So that is my fourth country. Country number five for me from semi final one. When I first reacted to this one, I I didn't I liked it, but I didn't have any hopes for it. But suddenly it's it's grown on me, and that one is Albania Skodra Electronic with Sham. I think I do say this year it's grown on me that much. I think this is this is a dark horse for top five, and it could be on course to give Albania their best ever performance at the Eurovision. And I wouldn't be disappointed with that because it is a very decent effort. And this praise is coming from someone who was adamant that they were gonna send Carnival by, I forget her name now. The name her name is gone by the wayside from me. That, but yeah, Albania qualifying country number 5. Number 6, Poland. No, Poland. I Poland are breaking records this year. As we all know, Justina Staskowska, she is coming back to Eurovision for the first time in 30 years. That's the longest gap between participations in the history of Eurovision. So, yeah, I just think the song. I think the song's strong. I think the song is. I think the song is strong. It's she. She's got some amazing vocals. I think the stage, as it was national final, is good enough to be the staging for the Eurovision stage. And yeah, I just think she is a cracking singer, and for 52 years of age to be able to do what she can do, absolutely amazing. So hats off to her, and yeah, I applaud Justina and Poland. Seventh qualifying country, I believe, this year for semi-final 1. Norway. Alessandro Reliter. Kyle Alessandro with Reliter, yeah. I really have really like the song. Do I think it's going to be do I think it's going to be one of the higher up qualifiers? Probably not. Do I think it's going to do well in the final? I like the song, but it's probably not going to do as well as I maybe originally thought when I first heard the song. But still, I think I can confidently say, yeah, this is making the final. Because as far as pop songs go, and as far as his age goes, for his age, he's got the confidence, and basically, yeah, he can sing well. Performance is good. What's not to like? I think he will do very, very well. So then that's 7 down. Song number 8 that I think is qualifying. Belgium. I know it. I know it's quite. I know it performs quite close to Kyle Alessandro in the first semi-final. I know they've got their pretty similar vein of songs. They probably have a pretty similar target audience. There's a worry that they could take votes off each other. But having said that, think I still think Belgium will make the final with strobe lights. So, but that's my only worry. I think Norway. The only worry is that I think Norway and Belgium have the same target audience in their songs, and they might attract votes away from each other. Who knows? Who knows? And we've got 2 more countries left. My number 9 country prediction. It's Cyprus, Teo Evanand, and shh. Now, I'm saying that this is going to go through because I think it's closing semi-final 1, and yeah, that should hold it in very, very good stead. That should hold it in very, very good stead. I think performance. I think performance-wise, they're gonna do a really good performance. I think if they bring some of the elements of the music video into the actual staging of the whole performance, then I think we're on for a good show from Cyprus. Do I think it's going to light up the scoreboards in the final? Probably not, but you never know at Eurovision. Never know. That's all I say. So that's my song number 9. And finally, my 10th song that I think and country that I think is qualifying from semi-final 1. San Marino! Yippee! Yeah, I think it's a real fun and energetic, real fun song. Yeah, I will admit the only problem is DJs don't tend to do very, very well at Eurovision, if I'm being honest. DJs don't tend to do great business at Eurovision, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's the only worry I have about this. And it is 10th favourite to qualify with the bookies. But I do think I do think it's still a good enough song and will have enough of an impact if they can get some decent staging to basically qualify. So yeah. So that was my 10 qualifiers from semi-final 1. I will recap through, in no particular order. Once again, we had Sweden, the Netherlands, Estonia, Ukraine, Albania, Poland, Norway, Belgium, Cyprus, and San Marino. So I'm unfortunately saying bye-bye to I'm saying goodbye to Iceland, Slovenia, Portugal, Azerbaijan, and Croatia. Right, so that was semi-final 1. That was semi-final 1, right? Now semi-final 2, I feel it's a bit more awkward. I feel it's a bit more awkward and not as clear cut to predict. But I'm gonna give it a go anyway. So start off with the first one. I think this one is a no-brainer because it's really popular. Although not with me. and I've made it abundantly clear why, and it's Finland. It's got such a fan buzz around it. I'm I don't I'll be honest, I don't hardly listen to the song. I'm not I'm not its biggest fan at all. I think the lyrics the lyrics are really, really crass. It's people go on about wanting family friendly performances because Eurovision is a family show. And for me, this isn't a family friendly performance or song. So, but yeah, it'll qualify and it will do really well. So, yeah, Finland is my first. My second, and one of my potential winners this year, it's Austria. JJ Wasted Love. I just think, I just think it starts off as an opera song, and then towards the end, it suddenly turns into like an EDM song. I th- and I, but I think I think it's an unusual blend, but I just think it's a blend that works, and it's a voice that's just unparalleled. We don't get many voices like JJ on on a stage like Eurovision, and personally, I absolutely adore this song. It 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 brought tears to my eyes when I first heard it. So yeah, Austria is my second, but then country number three. Uh, I'm not. I'm once again. I'm not its biggest fan, but I can listen. It's vocally she's all right, and I think she'll do. But yeah, it's Israel. Israel. I know now. I know it. There's a lot of at the moment. There's a lot of hatred towards Israel over the whole Palestine stuff, and I think I do think now the EBU does in a way need to start listening to the national broadcasters' concerns about having countries like Israel in Eurovision, considering their situations at the moment. But there again, I only, I judge. I'm one of these people. I don't bring all that into my judgments on country centric Eurovision. I judge solely on what I think of the song, and I think this is a very good song. It'll do well again this year, just like last year's did. But once again I think it'll be big with the juries. But I think because of Israel being in the situation that they are at the moment on the world stage, I feel public wise they probably won't do that good. But anyway, that's my third pick for qualifying for semi final two. Fourth, Greece. I definitely think Greece is a good song. I've it's it's drifted up for me since I first heard it. Loved it at the start, but I could live without. I could live without the song, to be honest, in my opinion. But I do think that, yeah, this Asta Ramata is gonna qualify for the final. But there again, as I say, it's semi far away. If I remember, but yeah, there. I'm trying to think now. What was I going to say? The last time they sent a song fully in, the last no, they did send a song fully in Greek last year, and that done really really well because that felt really 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 great. This feels Greek as well, but I'm just worried that something could go wrong on the night and we could end up with a Nero move type result for Greece. I don't want that to happen, but it could very well happen. That could, and if it did, I would be quite shocked. But there you go. Greece, I think you're to qualify for the next country. I think is qualifying, and the fifth one, and will be the fifth country in the second semi-final. I'm going with Australia. I think this song's a much better effort than last year. And yeah, I think the staging is going to be interesting. Hey, wait a minute, I need a drink. And yeah, basically, I do. Yeah, I feel like this. Yeah, this song. You'll probably say, well, how can you be so liking of this one, but not of Finland's? Because in Finland, it's the Finnish entry. It's obvious what they're talking about. Here, with the Australian, you could potentially interpret it to mean something crass if you're if that's the type of mind that you have. So, but yeah, I think Australia's going to the final. Yeah, really like Australia. 6. We are going with the song I'm championing this year, "Serving" by Mirjana Kante for Malta. This one, from what I can gather, is slaying the pre-parties. Vocally fantastic, performing like a true boss and diva, and I just think the stage is going to be the stage because the song's wacky. Stage is going to be right out there, and I think this is going to be this is going to be up there in the final. This is for Malta. Because in my opinion, as well, Malta had a pretty strong national final this year, and there was a heap of songs. I think there was a heap of songs I think could have done big business at Eurovision, including this. I'm like, yeah. So six country I think is qualifying. Malta, but I think this is one of the ones that is going to be sailing into the final. There's no way Malta's not qualifying for the final this year. Now, my seventh country for this year for semi-final 2 that I think is qualifying, Lithuania. Ooh. Yeah, I, th- I, l- let me get me. Let's. I wasn't overly keen on the song at first, but I do. I'm still not overly keen. But I think it's a type of song that I think it's got its fan base, and I think it's got a big enough fan base that will easily see it making the final. It's because it is a decent song, and we need we need a decent. I think I think we might. Yeah, well, we've got indie rock, an indie rock in Ukraine's entry this year, which I think is something no one else is doing this year, and that's why I think it will qualify. And also, I also reckon, with this is another this comes under indie rock as well, I think, but it's a different edge of it's a different vein of indie rock. Because there is different veins of indie rock. I think Ukraine's is like retro, uh, giving a bit of Beatles vibes, and this is more this is more a current type of indie rock from Lithuania. So yeah, I do think this will qualify Lithuania. So that was my seventh prediction. My eighth country I think is qualifying this year. It's Adonis. Kiss, kiss, goodbye. Czechia. Whoop. Yeah, I think I think this is a good song. I do I but there is a niggling feeling in the back of me that there's a chance this could not qualify. But having said that, originally when I first seen the song, I thought the dance break was pointless in the song. I really wasn't a fan of it, but I've grown to say now I think the dance break gives it an edge, and be interested in the staging because I think the staging, how they stage will make or break this this song's chances at Eurovision. But for now, I think this is qualifying for Czechia this year. So good luck to Czechia. Whoop whoop, Czechia. So that was my eighth. My ninth pick is Luxembourg. Yeah, Luxembourg. It's not one. It's not. It's not a great song. I think it's got its fans. It could just scrape into the final. I do like it. This because, but they will say these last two qualifiers is where it gets really really tricky. But I do think that the fans will love this enough to vote for it. Um, it should it should be in the final, in my opinion. But well, I think it should be. Whether it is or not, I, I can kind of see either way, it going either way. Let's just put it that way. Right, so my last prediction for qualifier for semi-final 2 for this year. I'm not confident on this one at all. I am not at all, but I am going with Ireland. Really not confident on this one. I don't think it's better. I don't think it's anywhere near as good as last year, where I was championing Ireland for the win because it was absolutely fan flipping tastic. Bambi fucking Doomsday Blue. But I think it's catchy. People will be humming the song. People will probably be doing the dance. The kids will absolutely love this song. So yeah, that's my opinion on why I think Ireland's qualified, but it could really, really go either way. So my qualifiers, just to recap, who I think are qualifying in semi-final 2 are Finland, Austria, Israel, Greece, Australia, Malta, Lithuania, Czechia, Luxembourg, and Ireland, which means I think we will be saying goodbye to Montenegro, Latvia, Armenia, Denmark, Georgia, and Serbia. Now, Georgia and Montenegro in semi-final, I think are definitely gone. But I'm telling you now, I think the first eight I said in my list, yeah, but definite will be in the final. But then the final 2 qualifiers, I think between Ireland, Latvia, Latvia, Denmark, Armenia, Serbia, and Luxembourg. I think 2 out of them 6 will join. Will join my first 8 who I mentioned, which will join Australia, Austria, Greece, Lithuania, Malta, Czechia, Israel, and Finland. It's because them 6 I can see. They're the 6 I can see cases for both ways, being in the final or being out the final. So yeah, it's going to be semi-final 2. I think is going to be very interesting to see how that goes. But I'll be honest, I think semi-final 1, the 10 qualifiers I did mention, if I go back to it, I think Sweden, Netherlands, Estonia, Ukraine, Albania, Norway, Poland, Belgium, Cyprus, and San Marino. I think they are locked in, basically. So, yep, that's my state of play as we come to the end of this, the almost the end of this live stream. So, yeah, I'm like, so I will be back again with another live stream for you next Sunday. And next Sunday we will be doing a reaction to all the last places in the Eurovision Song Contest from 1957 to 2024. Then I will have one more live stream before Eurovision, on May Day bank holiday, which is the 5th of May, where I will be doing a reaction to all the runners up in Eurovision history from 1957 to 2024, and that will be my last YouTube my last live stream until Eurovision week. I will be live streaming semi-final 1, semi-final 2, and the final right on my YouTube channel. And I'll be doing all them. I will be doing a. I'll be doing it. I'll be also doing a TikTok. I'll be also doing TikTok live on the Monday, on the Tuesday and the Thursday of Eurovision week. So yeah, I will be live streaming on both YouTube and TikTok on the 13th and the 15th. I will be refraining, unfortunately, from doing a live stream on TikTok. Well, actually on TikTok I may do a live stream prior, about 7 o'clock on the Saturday evening, prior to going live on my YouTube channel. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But thanks to everybody for joining me today. Don't forget to join me next Sunday. I'll probably be on. Yeah, I'll most likely be on. Yeah, I'll be on YouTube and TikTok again. So, love you all, guys. Don't forget to put a like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to click the bell notification button. Subscribe on TikTok. It means so much. It means so much to me. All the support I'm getting. So, yeah. So for now, bye. Bye, guys. I'll see you next Sunday on YouTube. Bye.